Hello, my lovely Capricornians. Welcome to your yearly 2022 reading. This is a general reading for you, Capricorn. It's a reading for Capricorn sun, rising and moon sign. If you would like a personalised yearly reading, you can follow the link below to my website and book a yearly reading from there. The yearly readings are only available till the end of January 2023. So if you are wanting a yearly reading, make sure you get in before the end of January, which gets here sooner than we like to think. Thank you for your support, for your comments, for liking and sharing my channel. I really appreciate your support. If you like this video and you'd like to give it a thumbs up, I would really appreciate that, because it also helps to get my channel out there and supports my channel, which allows me to bring more of these videos to you. So thank you for that. If you feel so inclined to do that, I would appreciate it. I have created a 12-card spread, one card for each month. I will use a second deck to get more information on a month by month. This speaks of the energy that you're working with month by month. Knowing when to rest, when to push, when to make plans, when to take action, what's the best time for you to do all of that. So let's have a look at what's going on. What I'm hearing from my guides, my lovely Capricornians, is that it's like they're giving me this visual, and you know, Capricorn the goat, you're walking up a precarious path up a mountain. And goats are really good at walking up tracks that are not even visible as they go up this mountain, up the side of a mountain. The point is that you're going up. So as precarious as it is, as sometimes there's difficulties and things that, you know, it's not going to be an easy journey. It's going to be a journey in 2022 where you are going to keep going up. You are going to reach quite high heights. So it's well worth the effort. Whatever comes up for you, it's well worth the effort to make that climb, because you're going to get to the top. And that's where you will get your reward. So there is upward movement next year for you, my lovely Capricornians. It's worth the effort. And you can do it, because that's what you're good at. That focus, that dedication, that persistence. So let's have a look at January. January for you, my lovely Capricorn, you've got the Page of Coins, the Page of Pentacles. It's, you're reviewing finances. You're reviewing what you want to do, where you want to go, how do you want to work, what you're doing with your finances, how can you get the best out of your finances. So there's this sort of financial planning, but it's also about being very grounded. It's about being very grounded. It's about what is it that you want to bring into your life. This is your suit. Pentacles is your suit. You are very grounded. That's what gives you this ability to climb up this mountain on precarious little tracks and getting to where you want to go. There's that determination. So you're planning. January is about planning your future, planning where you are moving to, planning what you want to bring in. What sort of abundance do you want around you? But keeping very level-headed. Keeping very level-headed. Oh, it's interesting because you've got two pages. You've also got the Page of Cups. And this is about also being able to make emotional decisions or emotional plans, but while having your feet on the ground. So making them in a practical way. A lot of planning. This is an indication that there is a lot of planning that's coming up. It's what is your heart's desire, but being practical about how you're going to achieve it. So there is a great deal of planning coming up for you in January, right up at the very beginning of the year. They're telling me to draw another card, so I will. Not this one, this one. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Plan. That's good. That's planning. It's not about taking action. It's about considering where you are, considering where you want to be. They're telling me, and making those plans. What's your heart's desire? Are you not going to believe this? That's just. Let me organise my cards here. That's just the Page of Fire. 3 pages in January. So if that doesn't tell you to plan, it's not a time to take action, it's a time for planning. What is your heart's desire? What is your passion? What is your life's purpose? You're working out some very big stuff here in January. You're really planning for your future. You're planning some very big, making very big plans. Then we get to February. In February, you've got the 7 of Wands. There's success in that planning. That planning is going to pay off, and you're going to start seeing that there are things that you need to overcome. Now, remember when I said to you, you're walking up this precarious path up the top of the mountain, but you will get to the top, and walking up that small track, there's going to be obstacles, there's going to be challenges, and that's the challenges. So challenges are going to start as soon as February, but there's nothing that you can't overcome. You do get to the top. You do have the skills, the ability, the knowledge, and the energy to overcome anything that comes up for you. And they can be, they don't have to be big issues or big problems. They're just like, oh, okay, well, I need to do this, and I need to overcome this, and I need to, move on from this. What you've also got is the Death card in February, and the Death card is about the ending of the old and bringing in the new. See, there's a white flower there. So where there's the death of the old, you bring in, there's a rebirth. There is the bringing in of the new, and that's your challenge. Your challenge is, what are you going to bring to a close? What are you going to end? What are you going to finish? What have you had enough of? What no longer serves you? It's time for it to die and move on. And so then you can bring into your life new things, what you're wanting, your plans, your ideas, your what drives you. So there's that challenging time for you in February and I don't even know, I don't even get a sense of it's going to be challenging, because if you plan it well in January, which is a month of planning, it's like clearing things in your head, and before we embark on a big journey, what do? We plan what we need, we pack what we need, we take with us our supplies. That's January for you. And February is about, okay, well, what don't I want in my life anymore? Who don't I want in my life anymore? It'll be challenging for you, but you will be able to manage it. Not so challenging that it's paralyzing. It's just something that needs to happen. March is a new start. So you're ready to go in March. You're ready to pursue your dreams, your desires, your life's purpose, your satisfaction. There's a new start in March. So you do clear things up in February, and you are ready to take off in March, and things are going to fall into place very, very quickly. You've got a volcano, and the volcanoes erupt suddenly. They just explode. So things are going to happen, and wands are about things happening quickly. So things are going to fall into place very quickly. This new start is going to become apparent to you very, very quickly. Okay, there's 2 cards came out, so I will give you those very quickly. Yeah, it's still allowing things to fall away that aren't necessary to really help this new transition, this new move. There's a lot of weighing things out. You're weighing things out, and it's, you're deciding. So Capricorn, there's nothing Capricornians do in a hurry. They really sort of are grounded, and they're practical, and they think things through before they take action. They process. And so you're going to process what you need to release, what you need to fall away, and a lot of things are going to crumble in your life. For some of you, it's going to be everything's going to crumble. For some of you, it's specific components or parts that are going to fall away, but there's this weighing out of what do you want to keep, what do you want to get rid of, in order to bring in this new this change, this transition in March. You're going to start seeing results in March on that score. And then we've got April. In April, you've got the Six of Coins again. So you've got that in let me get that card. You've got that in March, different deck. You've got it again in April. So you're still weighing things out. You're still calculating. You're still maintaining your harmony, your balance. You're still pros and cons. You're still reviewing in April. There's still a time of reviewing. But what is yours is going to come to you. What is yours is going to come to you. Emotionally, you're going to feel much, much stronger. Emotionally, you are ready to tackle anything. Emotionally, being a king, very powerful, very much in control of your emotions. So when you're doing this sort of toing and froing, balancing things out, you're in control of that. Emotionally, you're feeling strong. Emotionally in April, you are able to make decisions and weigh things out, and it's a weighing out of finances as well. It's a balancing of finances as well. But it's a strong. You're feeling strong. It's a good month. It's a good month. So I do like the progress that you're making in bringing in these changes. I get this overwhelming sense of you're in charge here. You are controlling the narrative here in how things are going to be working out. Many masks, the authentic self. And so what I want to say to you is, in the past, you've had many masks. You've been many things to many people. It's now you're seeking the authentic self. Who are you? Who do you want to be? Take off all those masks and be true to you. Be your own authentic self. Make choices and decisions that are right for you, that are going to benefit you, your growth. I feel good about these changes that are coming in for you. And then you've got May, and in May you've got the Page of Wands again. And so it's about being strategic. It's about making choices and decisions that are right for you, making plans that are going to suit you, that are going to be good for you, that you feel passionate about, that you've always desired, that you've always wanted to bring in. That can be new work, new jobs, the way you work, how you work, a relationship, what's going on within that relationship, where you live. It's lots of different things. What are your desires? Bringing them into making them a reality. But you're being strategic. You know what you want, and you're going to really be careful as to how you plan that, how it comes about. It's crossed with the star, and that's wish upon a star. Peace and harmony. There's balance here. There's harmony here. But there's also looking at things from different angles. So what are your plans? What are your goals? Let's look at it from different angles. How can that be fulfilled? How can you bring this about? How can you bring about these changes in this quest of moving forward? It's also wish upon a star. What do you want? What do you want? What are your desires? Which comes through with the wands. And then in June, you've got another new start. You've got a new start in February, and then another financial new start in June, it's a start of being grounded, bringing in abundance into your life. And abundance is finances, but it's love and it's happiness and it's joy and it's health and it's everything. You know, what makes you feel abundant? What makes you feel thankful? Showing gratitude and appreciation. What is it around you? But there's this new turning point that you reach in June that brings new opportunities. A lot of new opportunities are coming in around you. It's like your ship comes in. It's time for you to go on your journey, on your voyage, on yours, nobody else's. You're not riding somebody else's coattails. This is your journey. So there's a new start, new plans, new opportunities in June. In July, you've got the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles. It's time to now start. Okay, that's the first half of the year is about you. It's about how that shift has occurred in you. The second half of the year is about it's time to charge ahead. It's time to move forward. It's time to act on my ideas, on my goals, on my desires, on what I want to put in place. Everything that I planned in January. It's time now to move ahead with those plans, to implement those plans, to take action and show bravery in that forward movement. There's nothing that is going to come up that you can't handle, that you can't deal with, that you can't tackle in a very practical way. Okay, you've also got the Three of Swords. So there's some sort of disappointment as well. So you're going to be needing your strength. You're going to be needing your grounding. You're going to be needing your armor because there's some sort of disappointment here. Someone disappoints you in love. It's someone that you have a love connection with. It could be a child. It can be a partner. It can be a very dear friend. It can be a family member. You know, so there is some sort of disappointment coming up in July for you that is going to impact. It's, you know, it always affects us on some level, doesn't it? But you've got your armor on. You've got that practical. You're practical. You can think things through as well, so that disappointment is something that you can deal with, something that you're able to cope with. Let me organise these cards. Okay, I want to draw another card for you. Okay, can I have a card, please? What is this disappointment? It's disappointment in someone's behaviour. Could be a disappointment in a child's behaviour. Could be disappointment in a friend, someone that you thought would stand by your side and they're not there. You've also got the King of Earth. So you're very strong. You're very able to cope with this. You know what you want and you're going to still keep moving forward with it. So you will overcome it. So I don't feel like it's a huge deal. It's just a little bit of awareness of, oh, I really thought that would behave differently or that would be different. But there's strength in July for you. There's a lot of strength and a lot of moving forward, implementing your plans. In August, you've got the Hanging Man, and the Hanging Man is asking you to look at things from different perspectives. So any sort of pain and suffering and obstacles that you've been through, it's all a learning curve, because what it's taught you is to look at things from many different viewpoints. That's like the star that was asking you to do that in May. Again, in August, you're being asked to look at things from a different angle, from a different perspective. When we're suspended upside down, we see things, the world looks different, things look different. So it's about seeing those things in a different way. So don't be fixed in your ideas in August. Don't be narrow-minded and, oh, this is what I want and I'm not going to budge. Be prepared to look at things in a different way, because it's going to help you overcome obstacles. It's going to help you to overcome resistance. It's going to help you to overcome anyone that gets in your way in looking at things from a different angle. What you might view as being problematic or a problem you need to overcome. Change your viewpoint and see it as a lesson, and that you're building strength and it's giving you determination to move forward. You do overcome these. They're not big things. They're not big issues, but they're certainly there's things that you need to deal with in August. Put it that way. Okay. Then in September, you've got the the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Coins, and this is about, well, you're counting your pennies, you're saving your money. Money's coming in, but you're saving it for something you've got planned, something you're saving for. It could be a trip, it could be purchasing of a car or a house. It's a big purchase, saving for a rainy day. There's something that you're squirreling away. So don't spend, don't make big purchases in September. Save your money, because you will need it down the track. So there's no big spending, unless, of course, it's something that you have to do, and that's another matter. But don't be thrifty. Don't overspend. Don't overspend, because you've got the Nine of Pentacles here. There is money coming to you. So there's money coming to you either as a bonus or an pay increase, or something that you've done that there's been this sort of energy exchange where you're getting money from that. There is an improvement in your finances. So don't go out and spend it all. You need to save it. You need to be frugal, because you're going to need that further down the track. Okay, so September is going to be a month of an improvement in finances. It's going to be a month of money, which is always good, isn't it? October, you've got the Eight of Coins. Opportunities are coming your way that are going to increase your workload. If you've got your own business or a project you're working on, or even at work, you're going to be burning the midnight oil, you're going to be working, but that's going to reap its own reward. So money is on the improve. Money is increasing around you. Not that it's given to you, it's through your efforts, it's through your work. You're going to start seeing results, and if it's not money, it's results of your efforts working towards a particular plan, working towards a particular point. You're going to start seeing results, which is going to lead you to that next. You're going to just keep moving up and up and up. You're climbing this mountain. There's more opportunities. There's new doorways opening to you, new opportunities opening to you that are going to be really beneficial, really fruitful. They're going to pay off. So there's good fortune there. Any opportunities that are coming up for you in October, grab them with both hands. Grab them with both hands, because comes November and you've got the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is you're doing a lot of thinking, a lot of planning and a lot of thinking. Again, you're planning, like January. Okay, let's review your goals. Don't have them cast in cement. They're changeable. So plans you made in January, you're going to revisit in November and look at, is it still valid? Do I want to change any plans? What new plans do I want to make? It doesn't matter how many you make. It doesn't matter how many what they are. They're going to be very, very positive. There's nothing standing between you and your good fortune. This is the Wheel of Fortune. It's your turn. The Wheel of Fortune is moving in your direction. You're almost at the top of the mountain. Things are going to work out for you. Things are going to turn in your favor. So any plans that you make, are going to be very fortuitous. It's your turn to shine. And then in December, you've got the Knight of Cups, and it's about moving forward. If there's a relationship that you're started, it's moving forward in that relationship, taking it to that next level of commitment in the relationship. It's also about you moving forward on an emotional level. you moving forward on an emotional level, but I also feel like there's messages coming to you from over the wires, internet, emails, texts, phone calls. There's a lot of interaction that's coming because you're building new foundations. Now it's going to take time. It's not something that happens overnight, but there's this building of new foundations. It's building of a new life. You're working towards a big project. You've got the big picture, which shows you, with the star. And what else did we have? That was the big picture. I don't know now. So you're working towards something long term, and that's going to take you into 2023. And you're going to feel very, very good about that. Emotionally strong, but there's a lot of phone calls, texts, emails, a lot of interaction, a lot of backwards and forwards, a lot of communication in building your future. That can be on an emotional level too. It can be on an emotional level. It can be on a work level. It can just be on a personal level. You want to be different. You want to be different. Ghostlands you've got. Let me read that. This is for December. I just felt like I wanted to draw another card for you. Let me get my glasses and I'll show you the card. Now, it's interesting because it looks like the Wheel of Fortune too. You can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. Whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing, for rarely do the present and the future match up exactly on the enchanted map that is your life story. And that's where you revisit those goals that you set in November. The future has no substance right now. It's a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there, yet you can take measured steps toward a goal or dream. These steps are important now. The same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments or revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place to put your attention. Its magic reaches out in every direction, further than the heart and soul can see. There you go. That's your emotions that are coming through as well. That's really lovely, isn't it? And it's very telling as to where you're at. I'm going to draw a card for you from the Divine Abundance deck to see what the overall message is for you for 2022. What are you working with? Can I have a card for Capricorn, please? My lovely Capricorns, you're walking up that mountain. You're getting there. Thank you. You're getting there. Okay, what have we got? Liberation. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you because there's a shift in you. There's a shift in you. There's a transformation in you. Even though they come up to be revisited, what are you releasing? What are you letting go, Capricorn? Because they're no longer you. That's part of you that has made you who you are, but you can release them to move on. Fabulous. I wish you great prosperity, happy journeying and great success in your upward climb for 2022, my lovely Capricorns. If you would like to book a private yearly reading, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. It's available till the end of January 2023. If you like this video and would like to give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate your support. Gets my channel out there and it helps me to bring more of these videos to you. Many blessings to you, my lovely Capricorn.